We are here in East Middlesbrough, and we cover about 10 council estates. They sort of run after one after the other. We planted the church here 7 years ago, and my husband's the pastor. And we do a whole range of community type outreaches between myself and the team, and my role's women's worker here. Naturally gifted evangelist comes to mind, no, but I have an eagerness to share the gospel and try and do that as and where I can. It's not always easy, but I'm trying. I've been going in a local hairdresser's for since we've been here for 7 years, and each and every time I've been making a connection with the lady who owns the hairdressers, and we've got on and formed a friendship over the years, and different things have happened, and I've shared the gospel and over those years, and now she's become a personal friend of mine. And then about a year ago, or slightly less than a year ago, I sort of said, you know, it might be good if we start looking at the Bible. And I gave her, originally I gave her Mes McConnell's book to read, and then I started to do a Bible study, just me and her in there, looking at the Bible, and then it led me on. Ian showed me the one-to-one books, and then we started doing that, and then the group opened up, and so there's 5 of us now. And so we do it after the hairdressers closes, although the door is still very much open. People are still coming in, making appointments and dropping by, but we sat in this little hairdressers in a really tough council estate in Middlesbrough, and I see it's a little bit like an oasis for me in that area. And every week for 2 hours we do, well, obviously we can't at the moment, but we have been doing our Bible study group there with the one-to-one book. We're going through the book, I think particularly around when we were looking at Nicodemus and being talking about being born again, and we're looking at that, and I think that was the point where there was a sort of moment of I believed this understanding of God, but now I believe that obviously I have Jesus in my heart, and that something's changed. And I put some Christian music on, and we had some worship music in there in the hairdressers, just like it's a real moment. And yeah, and I think from then the eagerness to learn more and know more, and just it's been amazing really to see the development of it. And the thing I think that's really important is this, to understand this isn't just something that's just happened. This is a lot of years in the process. This is 7-8 years of befriending somebody, and coming alongside somebody, and them coming alongside me, and then having the opportunity to really open the Bible with somebody that you've gone on a journey with, through just going in the hairdressers one day. It's just been such a pleasure, and amazing really, and to see them grow themselves outside of me, and reading themselves, and so yeah, I couldn't even sort of 2 years ago, I couldn't have imagined that. And it's my hope and prayer that the other female gospel worker, and maybe it's the person that is in the hairdressers, can then take that on for themselves and run their own group in there. And yeah, this, you know, so I think it's just been an amazing journey. The book, I think the way it's put together is so simple, and it's like I say, I'm no natural evangelist, but just to take it and run with it, and to be honest, even if you don't feel that fully skilled, you know the gospel, you know, and you're with people that wanted to be there and learn, and yeah, I've just found it a really helpful tool to take in, and I know the women have as well. So thank you for that. First thing is for me, I always work on the basis of there's a relationship there, and then I think you've got, when you form a relationship, you become equal in the sense of speaking into each other's lives. Don't want to be ramming anything down anyone's neck or anything like that. And I think for me, it's got to be based on relationship. And then maybe people will feel a bit fearful and what's the reaction. But for me, I've always found that people are very, so I've given other opportunities to other people to do the book, and they've said no. I've still got a friendship with them. I still meet with them. They'll still come around my house and have a meal with me off the estate. I don't not become friends with them because of that. And so I think that's the thing. I think if you've got a good relationship, that'll go on, irrespective. And so I just think just push through that. If you pray and push through that, and God does the rest.